Okay, we're going to be doing quick QC cleans at the end of every clean, and we want the rooms to be done room by room and submitted just by room for each video. So this one we're starting with the kitchen. For the kitchens, we want to see inside the fridge. Make sure you're looking at your screen so that we can see everything that you're seeing. A lot of times we get videos where you're walking around and we're just seeing a floor. We want to see the whole outside of the appliances so we can see if there's dents and dings. We want to make sure we're looking inside the microwave, and we want to see up in here as well, because a lot of times these don't show in the videos or the checklist, and there'll be ketchup or different things. I took the plate out already because it does have to be cleaned. There's food on it. We're going to make sure that we check outside the dishwasher, get a good view of it. Make sure it's empty inside. Make sure that we're checking the coffee pot. This is again a QC for the after clean. We're checking the toaster. This one I pulled out because there was crumbs on it. There's crumbs on the counter, so this has to be cleaned before I leave. We're going to check the stove top, not from a distance like this where you just walk by it, but we actually want to see the stove top. So here, if I look at it, I can see that this wasn't properly cleaned. I'm going to clean this before I go. We want to see that the inside of the oven is cleaned. We want to see that there's a towel on the oven. We want to see that there's sponges and dish soap available for the guests. We want to make sure that there's garbage bags, which there are. So we've got recycled bags, white bags, black bags. We've got dishwasher tabs and cleaners out here, so that's all great for the guests. We want to make sure we're opening up cabinets to see that there's a rice cooker, there's a blender. We want to make sure we're seeing coffee filters, salt and pepper, coffee whitener, tea, sugar. If the coffee's in a container, pick it up and shake it in the video so we know that you've checked there's actually coffee in it. In this one, we want to see how many glasses we have. We want to make sure that there's going to be enough glasses for the guests that are going to be staying in the house. And this one, there's lots of glasses. It's kind of a mess in how they've been sorted, but I'll kind of straighten that out before I go. We have lots of wine glasses here, so there's enough of those. We want to see plates and dishes. So these I've already kind of sorted a little bit. There was only 4 dinner plates left out here. Obviously at Yeg House, there's a full suite upstairs plus the 1 bedroom in the basement attached, so 4 plates wouldn't have been enough. So we're adding in here, but we need to make sure we see what the plate counts, bowl counts are, because if a guest does say there's nothing here for them to eat with, we need to know why. This towel was left on the counter. I'm not sure why. I'll just put that away before I go. We will also want to see pots and pans. These ones were left in a mess. There's some over here, and then there's some over in this cabinet, and everything's just kind of thrown together in here without lids, and they're not meshed at all. So I'll clean that up as well before I go. If you're doing a QC on your own clean, this should not be happening. This should be touched up before you do the video. There's scissors sitting down here. Not sure why. Crumbs on the counter. We also want to make sure in the QC video we're capturing underneath the cabinets at the toe kick plates. So you can see, we get tons of complaints from guests because, as you can see, lots of crumbs. It obviously wasn't swept underneath here. A lot of times people are doing the floors and they just kind of push everything underneath these cabinets, and then the guests come in and complain. So that's what the QCs are about. This is going to be a self QC, and we want to be able to see everything in the video. And again, you're walking through slowly. We're going to submit by room. So this one is going to be for the kitchen. We've got the garbage bags done, and I'm going to do some touch-ups in here, and then I'll do the next room for the next QC video.